Yo, yes sir, man. We live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and Fanduel, alright? But before we get into that, man, y'all already know we got the lineup review, going over my best lineup from yesterday's previous slate, just breaking down our thought process and how we tried to attack the slate, alright? Now, let's get into it. But before we do, if you're new to the channel, just go and hit the subscribe button. Don't worry about it, man. You won't regret it. And if you're watching the video, you most definitely got to hit the like button, man. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video for your boy, man. I'm loving the views. Everybody's checking in, but just not everybody's hitting the likes, man. Can I get my first 100 like video? Do that for your boy, man. 'Tis the season for giving, so y'all give out them likes, all right? Nah, yesterday, man, hey, it was a great night, man. Alabama won. You know I had money on Bama and the money line minus that 215, man. It was lovely. Uh, Two lineups, two cashes on both sites. Got my best lineup put up on DraftKings. This is the $40 single entry. Came in 100th place. Won $100 over here. So, if you caught the starting five yesterday, this lineup looks very familiar to you, but we just gonna run it down from the top, man. Like I said, one lineup yesterday at the top point guard, man. I want Steph Curry, 11-4. Got him at right at 10% on, which was beautiful, man. We needed a bigger game from him, man. I liked this matchup with the Spurs. It was a pace-up matchup for them. The Spurs are playing very fast this year. I felt like it could be a good game environment. Felt like Steph was gonna go under on, and we know he has slate breaking capabilities. Just a solid performance as the Warriors lost here to the Spurs. Didn't see that one coming. But 52 DK points for Steph Curry, very solid. Coming in shooting guard. The chalk of the day, man, Jaylen Brunson. As you can see, 88% on. I just felt like he was one of the better plays on the slate with no Luka and no Porzingis over here. So did a lot of people. Like 88% on. He was one of those plays where you couldn't go wrong playing him because he was gonna be so high on that if he did go off and you didn't have him, it was gonna be rough on you to cash. And even if he didn't go off, him being so high on, you could still cash with him in your lineup. So it was a no-brainer. Just play Jaylen Brunson here. 31 DK points, solid output from him at 4,900. Small for another chalky play. Chris Middleton, but hey, if you saw the video yesterday, you know I was heavy on him. Wanted to go back to him. No Giannis over here. You know that increases all the usage for all the Bucks players. At 56% on, man, he was very solid. Gave us 43 DK points basically right here. With that being said, I knew I was y'all know me, man. Once I get chalky, and once I think I'm too chalky, I like to try to get very different. So Dorian Finney-Smith right here at 4K was my pivot off of Maxi Kleber. I feel like they were the same type play, man. I know all the hype was on Kleber because he had a good game the game before, but Dorian Finney-Smith $100 cheaper, way less ownership. Got him at under 5% right here, 4.5, and he nice game from him right here, almost 10x, man. 37 DK points for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, the play that sunk my battleship. Oh my goodness, Robert Williams. We could have had a great night here. I think the winning lineup had 340, so we missed first place by 30 points, man. Robert Williams. Got him at 10%. The ownership was beautiful. I love this matchup right here. Once I seen Horford was out, I knew Robert Williams had a chance for increased minutes. He'd been playing like 25 minutes, but no Horford. I figured he could get as many minutes as Nurkic, and they would want Robert Williams' size in there. So if Nurkic got like 27, 28 minutes, I felt like Robert Williams could get that as well, at least that as well, possibly more. He got in foul trouble quickly, man. So quickly. It was ridiculous, man. 3 blocks, though, 5 points. He gave us 16 DK points, man, but just really crushes. We could have had an amazing day over here on DK and possibly took it down if Robert Williams had came through for us, but didn't quite work out. And my other guard, Dennis Smith Jr., got him at 41% on another play that was going to be very chalky. I thought he was another play that was, if you saw the video yesterday, you know I told you I was playing plenty of Dennis Smith Jr. with no Lillard or Simons over there, man. He had a monster game, man. well over 11x. Just you needed Dennis Smith Jr. yesterday at 3,400, 42 DK points, man. Great performance from him. At my other four, I didn't mind getting a little chalky right here with Tatum, as I knew sometimes you don't have to get different in every spot, man. I knew Steph, Finney Smith, and Robert. Well, I actually thought Robert Williams would be a little higher on. I didn't know he would come in this low, but I knew what Steph and Dorian Finney Smith, I was different enough to really take some down. So I didn't mind going with another chalky play right here in Tatum. Got him at 57% on, going against Portland Trail Blazers. 52 points, man. Nice double-double from Tatum right here. And then my utility spot, man, the forgotten value. I knew everybody was going to forget about him. Terence Davis. Listen, the kid is a player, man. I liked him when he was back in Toronto, man. If he's gonna get 30 minutes, I'm always look at Terrence Davis. Y'all know I played him a couple nights ago when he fell for us, but that's the nature of DFS, man. Don't be scared to go back to a guy, especially if he's getting the minutes. And that's what we did with Terrence Davis here. 8% on, nice game from him, man. 37 over 10x for Terrence Davis right here. So there you have it, my best lineup on DraftKings, man. 310 right here, man. Should have had a takedown, but Robert Williams. Let's go look at FanDuel. FanDuel, very similar as well, man. This was the what this was? Oh, the 25K layup, the $9, 5K the first, man. Came in 54th place over here, man. You see the score, 357. We needed some Schroeder in our life, man. We get some Schroeder over here. We missed first place right over here by 22 points or something like that. 22. All we had to do was get Schroeder in here. Take out Halliburton or Brunson or whatever and get Schroeder in here. We possibly could take this thing down, man. But just one playoff over here. But nice lineup right here. Just get into it. If you played the starting five, that's the exact thing right here in this lineup, man. At the top, I want to go Steph Curry. Got him at 9% over here. I don't know why nobody was on Steph yesterday, but he really could have broke the slate. He had a solid game. If the Warriors come out and play better and get this win, man, Steph would have won the slate for me yesterday. But 52 FanDuel points, very solid from him. At my point guard, I went right. I didn't care that Dennis Smith was slightly higher over here on FanDuel. He was just a great play yesterday, man. They had nobody else really to go to at the point guard. He was going to get all the minutes he could handle. So he should have been higher on. But the people went on him, I'd take it. Got him right at 23% on, man. He gave us 44 FanDuel points. At the shooting guard, everybody's chalked Jaylen Brunson. Nothing really to go into. Other shooting guard, Tyrese Halliburton, man. I felt like this was a nice spot for him in this matchup, especially when you had a team in the Clippers who was near the tops in turnovers in the league, and a guy like Halliburton who's tops in steals. I felt like he could get 3 or 4 steals in here. He only gave me 2, but I thought that was very valuable over here on FanDuel where they count for 3 points. That's why we got Tyrese Halliburton in here and got him at under 4% on 37 FanDuel points right here. Solid effort from Tyrese Halliburton. Small forward, Chris Middleton. I told you I was on him on both sides, man. Locked him in. He was just solid for us yesterday. Got him at 45% on, right at 39 FanDuel points. At the other small forward, my boy Marcus Morris, man. You saw the video yesterday morning. I told you I was on him. I'm mad I couldn't fit him in my DraftKings lineup over there. He was a nice play yesterday. Got him at 4% on right here on FanDuel, man. 31 FanDuel points. Solid outing for Marcus Morris over here at 4,300 over here. Solid play for him. At the power forward, I decided to pay up for KD. Just playing the sites against each other. You saw when Tatum over there. I said I'd go KD over here. Just trying to get a different pay up option. Got him right at 19% on. He was solid, man. 51 FanDuel points though. Needed a little bigger performance for him, especially at that price tag on FanDuel. At my other power forward, went Maxi Kleber. Just getting him in here, 26% on. He was okay, 20 FanDuel points, not nearly enough. I expected a slightly bigger night from him as well. But once again, you see me playing the sites against each other. I went Dorian Finney-Smith on DraftKings because Kleber was so chalky over there. And then on FanDuel, I come back and go Kleber just in case I'm wrong on the pivot. So trying to take advantage of the spot, man. That's what I like to do is play the sites against each other. So there you have that. And at my center spot, man, Bobby Portis. I thought he would come in a little less than that. I figured everybody would forget about him, but 36% on, still solid. A monster game from Bobby Portis, man. 52 Fanduel points, man. He really had a nice double-double yesterday. 2 blocks, 2 steals, a monster effort right here against the Miami Heat. So there you have it, man. My best lineup on Fanduel. Came in 54th place, man, putting up a 357. But y'all know why y'all here, man. Let's get to today's 3-game slate on Sunday, man. Doing the same thing today, keeping it extremely light, man. You know, small slates is tough. It's very few plays. This is when I like to get into the higher GPP. So I'll be paying the $15 50K the first contest over here on DraftKings. I'm gonna play a big GPP on FanDuel. Just 1 or 2 lineups though. I like taking in the small. Y'all know small slates. I like going to the higher dollar the higher paying GPPs and larger field GPPs, just because it's a better opportunity to maximize your money with it being so few plays, and you got a chance of really getting up there and maybe it's chopping it or winning outright first if you pair it together just right. So let's get to today's slate, man. The news today is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. They are handicapped. Just play all of them. All of them in play. Today, all you got to do is find the right combination, Charlotte Hornets. They got probably 8-9 bodies over there. They're going to get all the minutes they can handle. Whoever gets the Charlotte Hornets combination right, guys, right, because it's going to take 2, 3, or 4 of them possibly. 3 or 4 and play the ones you like. If you get the combination right, you can take it down today. But the Charlotte Hornets are the way to go. They're short-handed over there. Less bodies, more minutes for everyone involved. So at the top though, point guard, I want to look at Armani Brooks from the Houston Rockets. No Kevin Porter Jr. Today. I'm expecting him to start in the line. Get the nod in the starting lineup. Now if he doesn't, this is my pivot right here from Ish Smith, because Ish Smith should be starting over there for Charlotte, so he's gonna be popular as well. I'm looking to. It's a pivot. Armani Brooks is a pivot from Ish Smith. If he comes in too chalky, I like him in this starting lineup going against the New Orleans Pelicans. Man, I think he's a very solid player and could have a big game here at 3,700. Coming in my shooting guard, I'ma just get the main guys from Charlotte that's left. Give me Kelly Oubre as shooting guard, 6,100. Should be in the starting lineup. It's no Ball. It's no Rozier. Martin is questionable. They are short-handed, guys. So I'm going Kelly Oubre, 6,100. Should see 30-plus minutes in this matchup against Atlanta Hawks, man. Just get some Charlotte Hornets. Coming at the small forward, give me Gordon Hayward. Once again, this is a prime spot for him to have a blow-up game. No Ball, no Rozier. Him and Hayward should get some ball handling opportunities, set up some offense. If Hayward doesn't have a big game today, I don't know when he's going to have it, all right? At my power forward, give me Miles Bridges, man. Give me all the Charlotte Hornets today, man. Give me Bridges. He's another guy. I expect him and Hayward to have the biggest games, as they should see more usage and as many shots as they want. They're going to be the 2 primary offensive weapons with those guys out. So, love Hayward, love Bridges, love Oubre today. And at my center, man, I'm just going to run it back with Clint Capella. If you're getting all them Charlotte Hornets, man, you're going to want to run it back with somebody from Atlanta. Be it Trae Young if he plays. I may go Trae Young. I'm just waiting on that news. But you definitely want to run it. Get your Charlotte guys you love, the ones you like. Get them in your lineups and then pair them with your favorite play from the Hawks. At least Young, Capella, Collins, whoever it is, you're going to need to run somebody back from the Hawks, because if this game is somewhat tightly contested and is the shootout that it has a possibility of being, if you got all them Hornets, man, you're going to want somebody from Atlanta back. And if you get the right run back from Atlanta, man, you can really take down a GPP today. But give me Clint Capella. Expect him to dominate down low, man. No Mason Plumlee as well. They probably start P.J. Washington again. Capella should be able to have his way and have a big double-double here. I like Clint Capella, all right? There you have it, my starting 5 for DraftKings. Armani Brooks, Kelly Oubre Jr., Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, and Clint Capella, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools, all right? Let's go take a look at FanDuel, see what I'm feeling over there. At the top now, FanDuel, we got the pricing is prime, so you can kind of do what you want to do, but you still want some Hornets players in your lineup. Trust me. But at the top, give me Fred VanVleet, man, 7,900. I think this is too cheap in a spot against the Washington Wizards, who have been playing better defense this year. But I like Fred VanVleet at this price tag, man. I think he can really give us a nice return over here for 7,900 on FanDuel. Coming in as shooting guard, I'm going right back to Armani Brooks, 4,100. Slightly more expensive over here on FanDuel, but don't let that bother you, man. He's going to be a great play if he's in the starting lineup. Just keep an eye out for that starting lineup from the Houston Rockets, and if it's Armani Brooks, just lock him into your lineups, all right? Coming in as small forward over here, give me Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward is my favorite Hornets play today, man. Favorite Hornets play because he hasn't had the big one. I think he's gonna be between him, Bridges, and Oubre, them gonna be the top three plays from Charlotte Hornets. And out of those three, I think Gordon Hayward is gonna be the lowest on. I think people love Oubre because he's the cheapest of the bunch and he's giving big performances this year and help people take down tournaments. Everybody's gonna be on Miles Bridges because he was balling in the beginning of the year, and and they're going to feel like with Ball and Rozier out, he should get majority of the work, which is, you're not wrong in that assumption either. I'm just going to Hayward because I'm expecting him to have a big one here. I'm expecting him to be the lowest owned out of the three, all right? Get you some Gordon Hayward at 7,600 on FanDuel and play him on DraftKings. He's my favorite Hornets play right now, all right? Coming in at power forward, give me P.J. Washington. Don't forget about P.J. Washington, y'all. 6K, I'm telling you, every Charlotte Hornets is in play tomorrow. Every one of them. If you get the right combination, you got a possibility of winning some big money. I'm gonna take a look at PJ Washington over here on FanDuel just to give me some exposure to a different Hornets player at 6K. I expect him to be in the starting lineup at center. Should get 30 plus minutes going against Clint Capella. He should be a very solid play, man. He's a double threat, especially with the minutes he's expected to see tomorrow. And then coming in at center, it's my boy Clint Capella again. Give me him over here on FanDuel. A little more expensive, but it doesn't matter, man. Clint Capella is my guy. He's my main running back with Charlotte tomorrow, man. That's my main guy. I'm waiting on that Trae Young news. Right now, it's Clint Capella, but it could be Trae Young, depending on how ownership look and things of that nature. But I will say this, Trae Young being out does hurt Clint Capella a little bit. He's gonna have to. Trae Young is a effective pick and roll partner for Clint Capella. Clint Capella's big on a pick and roll, alley oops, things like that, crashing the lane. So if Trae Young is out, it is gonna hurt Clint Capella a little bit. I may adjust and go like Collins or something like that if Trae Young is out. But for right now, it's Clint Capella, man. All right. There you have it, my starting five for FanDuel: Fred VanVleet, Armani Brooks, Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, and Clint Capella, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind, man. That's going to do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.